If you were gambling in a casino and you saw them weighting the roulette wheel so that it lands more frequently on zero, would you continue to gamble there? Would you be business partners with somebody that had cheated you in your last 3 business transactions? Then why would anybody continue to invest money in the West Coast states? Washington, Oregon, California, any state that is so deep blue that there's no way out, where they are continuing to release Antifa and yet prosecute those who try to defend themselves from them, which they are doing in Oregon, in Portland, in Washington, where they let the Chaz run amok, Seattle, and call it the summer of love. And then when they don't allow the police in, and I'm talking about the members of Chaz, and somebody bleeds out because the ambulance is too scared to come in, then they sue the state for what took place. They sue Seattle or Minneapolis that wants to defund the police and people want to stay there. It's one thing if you already have sunk costs, if you've already purchased a house there. But why would anybody want to then invest more money into the state? I have somebody that's close to me that wanted to buy a house in one of these deep blue areas full of Antifa. And my question is, why? Why take that risk? Why pay an ever-rising premium for homeowners insurance because Antifa goes around smashing out windows of cars, of houses, of burning stuff down? If you go there knowing that this has taken place, if you continue to go to the casino that weights the roulette wheel, that deals itself a second blackjack card, that every time Antifa is arrested, they contribute to their addiction to this destructive behavior by releasing them without any repercussions, and you go there and you set up shop, then that's on you. And then that's on you. And it is insanity to me to double down. Hey, I lost that hand of blackjack. Sure, the dealer had 16, drew a face card, and then dealt himself a second card and said it was a 5 because that's what came up the second time. You're not going to win. It's a losing proposition. Go somewhere where you're at least a little protected. That's why you're seeing an influx into red states, in addition to the fact that all these deep blue states have higher state taxes than, say, Florida or Texas or Wyoming or even Nevada, which is at least somewhat purple. I don't understand why anybody would continue to double down in these states. Again, this explains the exodus from these areas. Cheaper, better quality of living, and not a stacked deck. Go somewhere where you have a fighting chance. And that's the beauty of federalism in the United States, is that you have separate little countries where there are different laws and not one draconian government. And that's the problem with today's modern day left, is that they want to be able to control that. That is why they are trying to have more power go to the central federal government. And this is what we must resist. And this is the beauty of our union, is that these states have their own laws that are difficult, at least at this point, for the central government to counter. Whenever you centralize power, you get rot. That is why we need small individual localities with their own laws and people being able to choose where they live. This forces California to think twice about imposing a wealth tax, because somebody can then move from California and go to another state that isn't going to continually reap their hard-earned money. That's what we're contending with. So again, I have to question anybody that would want to continue to reinvest in these deep blue areas. So if you're going to play roulette, bet on red. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Have yourself a great day. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and thumb up the video. Peace.